Welcome to our deep dive into the world of college football and the academic scandals that have rocked it to its core. Over the years, we've seen numerous instances where universities, desperate to protect their revenue-generating sports programs, have turned a blind eye to, or worse, actively facilitated academic malfeasance. So, buckle up, because we're about to tackle some uncomfortable truths about the state of college sports and the institutions that often prioritize winning at all costs. Our first stop takes us to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, home of the Tar Heels. For nearly 2 decades, UNC ran a shadow curriculum of paper classes, essentially fake courses with little to no actual coursework, designed to keep athletes eligible. These weren't your typical underwater basket weaving easy A's. We're talking about classes with names like Independent Study in Swahili that required a single paper which, surprise, surprise, often didn't even need to be written by the student athlete. This went all the way up the chain, with coaches and administrators allegedly aware of and even encouraging the scheme. The fallout from the UNC scandal was significant. The university faced NCAA sanctions, including scholarship reductions and postseason bans. The UNC scandal serves as a stark reminder that the pursuit of athletic glory should never come at the expense of academic integrity. From the basketball courts of North Carolina, we shift our focus to sunny Southern California, where the University of Southern California, or USC, found itself embroiled in a scandal that would make even Hollywood blush. This wasn't about fake classes. This was about faking entire student profiles to gain admission to one of the most prestigious universities in the country. The scandal, which came to light in 2019, revealed a network of wealthy parents, including Hollywood celebrities and CEOs, who allegedly paid exorbitant sums to bribe coaches, standardized test administrators, and even university officials to get their children into USC. The USC scandal sent shockwaves through the world of higher education, exposing the deep-seated inequalities and the lengths to which some will go to secure a coveted spot at an elite university. The scandal left a lasting scar on USC's reputation, raising serious questions about the integrity of its admissions process and the lengths it would go to protect its image. Hold on to your hats, folks, because our next stop takes us to the heart of Kentucky, where the University of Louisville, a school known for its basketball prowess, found itself at the center of a scandal that was more Animal House than Hoosiers. Forget fake classes and fraudulent admissions. This scandal involved strippers, escorts, and allegations of a sex-for-recruits scheme that would make even the most morally flexible athletic director blush. The scandal, which broke in 2015, centered around allegations that a former Louisville basketball staffer, Andre McGee, hired escorts to entertain recruits and players. We're talking about parties where strippers allegedly performed for underage recruits, with cash and even university funds allegedly changing hands. This was exploitation, plain and simple. The Louisville scandal was a slam dunk for all the wrong reasons. It led to NCAA sanctions, including a vacated national championship title, the resignation of the head coach, and a black eye for the university that's still healing. The Louisville escort scandal wasn't just about basketball. It was about the abuse of power, the exploitation of young athletes, and the lengths some will go to win at all costs. Chapter 4. A Culture of Abuse. The Baylor University sexual assault scandal. From the hardwood, we move to the football field, where a scandal of a far more serious nature unfolded at Baylor University, a private Christian university in Waco, Texas. This wasn't about cheating or academic fraud. This was about a systemic failure to address sexual assault allegations against student athletes, a failure that stretched from the athletic department to the highest levels of the university administration. The scandal, which first came to light in 2015, involved numerous allegations of sexual assault against Baylor football players. The Baylor scandal sent shockwaves through college sports and beyond, shining a light on the dark underbelly of athletic privilege and the dangerous culture of silence that can surround sexual assault. The Baylor sexual assault scandal serves as a chilling reminder that the safety and well-being of students should always come first, no matter the sport, no matter the athlete, no matter the cost. Chapter 5, Unthinkable Betrayal, the Penn State Child Sex Abuse Scandal. Our journey takes us to State College, Pennsylvania, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, where a scandal of unimaginable horror unfolded. Former assistant coach Jerry Sandusky was convicted of sexually abusing young boys, shaking the university to its core. The scandal exposed the dark side of hero worship and institutional protection at the expense of innocent children. Sandusky was convicted, the university faced fines, and Joe Paterno's legacy was tarnished. The true cost is immeasurable, with shattered lives and eroded trust in a once revered institution. Chapter 6, Under the Table. The University of Miami booster scandal. From Happy Valley to Miami's sun-drenched beaches, the University of Miami, known for its swagger, faced a scandal exposing the influence of boosters. Nevin Shapiro, a rogue booster, treated the program like his piggy bank, showering players with gifts and cash. The scandal revealed the murky world of booster involvement, where wealthy individuals wield influence. The fallout included NCAA sanctions damaging the university's reputation, a reminder of corruption beneath the surface. Chapter 7. Inked and Busted, the Ohio State University tattoo scandal. From the palm trees of Miami, we journey to the heartland of America, to Columbus, Ohio, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, where a scandal involving tattoos, memorabilia, and a lack of institutional control rocked the world of college football and exposed the hypocrisy of NCAA amateurism rules. This wasn't about academic fraud or recruiting violations. This was about players receiving tattoos in exchange for autographs, jerseys, and other memorabilia, a violation of NCAA rules that prohibit athletes from profiting off their likeness. The Ohio State tattoo scandal, while seemingly minor on the surface, exposed the hypocrisy and double standards that permeate college athletics. The fallout from the scandal was significant, with Ohio State facing NCAA sanctions, including scholarship reductions, a postseason ban, and the vacating of wins, including a Sugar Bowl victory. The most lasting impact was the conversation it sparked about the rights of college athletes and the need for reform in a system that often seems designed to exploit them. From the Horseshoe in Columbus, we travel to South Bend, Indiana, home of the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame, a university steeped in tradition, Catholic values, and as it turns out, a healthy dose of academic dishonesty. This wasn't about a few plagiarized papers or a forgotten citation. This was about a wide-ranging academic fraud scandal that implicated several football players and rocked the university's pristine image. In 2014, Notre Dame launched an investigation into allegations of academic misconduct involving 4 football players, a scandal that would eventually ensnare 8 players and result in the suspension of 5 for the season. The investigation revealed that players had allegedly received improper academic assistance, including having their work completed by others and receiving answers to exams. The Notre Dame academic dishonesty case was a black eye for a university that prides itself on its academic integrity and moral compass. It served as a stark reminder that even at institutions with seemingly unwavering moral compasses, the pressure to win, the fear of losing, and the allure of athletic glory can sometimes trump even the most deeply held values. From the Golden Dome of Notre Dame, we head south to Athens, Georgia, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. A scandal involving grade-changing and academic favors rocked the university, exposing the lengths to keep star athletes eligible. Systemic grade-changing orchestrated by athletic staff ensured athletes, particularly football players, remained eligible. In 2010, a secretary changed grades for athletes at the behest of coaches and advisors. The scandal highlighted the erosion of ethical and moral boundaries in pursuit of athletic dominance. The university faced NCAA sanctions, including probation and scholarship reductions. The most lasting impact was the damage to the university's reputation and trust in the system. Our final stop on this tour of academic malfeasance takes us to the twin cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul, home of the University of Minnesota Golden Gophers, where a basketball cheating scandal rocked the program. This was about systemic academic cheating, orchestrated by a tutor. The scandal, which broke in 1999, revealed that a tutor had been writing papers and taking tests for players. The fallout was swift and severe, with the university facing NCAA sanctions. The most lasting impact was the damage to the university's reputation. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of sports and education. These scandals serve as a reminder that the true measure of a university's success isn't found in championship trophies or win-loss records, but in the ethical and moral compass it imparts to its students, both on and off the field.